Hello there everyone, this is I Mark 3 and welcome back to Citizen Dying Simulator. I do need to try and fix that. But more fans, I think, is the only thing I can really do about it. I've also got I think I need a fan going this way as well, just to try and keep the offices clear. But yes, welcome back to Industry of Titan. Trying to get back into the industrial side of the current series running, and I think this is the shallow end of the pool, or the pond, or yeah, this the shallow end of the pond. I'll slip in the mud and fall into the murky water at some point, don't worry. But yes, we are back with Industry of Titan. Continuing on with the trying to build like smaller scale, less efficient stuff, just because that's the challenge we were running at the time. And of course, I have also prioritised the fuel turbine. I'm also building a second conversion floor to convert more citizens at once. Speaking of, my people are all mysteriously disappearing, so I need to get that sorted as well. And I did dump all my employees into the ships just to get the rebel threat down and things like that, but it's like, unfortunately, that's taken up all my spare employees, so I need to solve my immediate crises first, then deal with getting my ships in the air, because what I want to do today is try and get on the offensive. The last few episodes have been kind of stuck on getting things into gear, getting resources starting to build up, getting money starting to flow to solve our tech shortages and all that kind of thing. And it seems like we don't have enough employees. We're only at 40 out of 74. We're only at 20 people because I brought in 10. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, no storage. Storage. Off we go, off we go. So get this stabilized, get more ships, and then we can actually start dealing with the rebel camps and then moving on to the big threat, which is the other corporation. Oh yeah, we need to do the corporate goals. We need to do tier 2 technologies, clear resource patches, own many offices, so I could have done with knowing those before I built the office floors, but well, we have that blueprint for later if we need it. Also, many turbines, so we don't need to worry about the fuel harvesting floors so much either. We can literally put down turbines because the game requires us to do so. And the fans are a good idea just because it can help us to protect our people from the pollution and stuff that's going on. So, on a map where we're trying to do the whole build everything as much as you can inside the factories with the individual modules bit, the game actually requires you to do a lot of stuff for our mission objectives this time around. On the plus side, we now have a hospital. Hopefully this will stop people dying. Maybe. Sadly though, upgrading it doesn't increase the range, which is a bit unfortunate, so I'll have to try and do other things to try and help my people. Because we don't have residents, we can't build residents by those rules. I will go for a single conversion office though. It's actually not that effective overall. I mean, it's what was it, +2 for the internal module, +6 per level of this. It's much more efficient to have internal modules doing this kind of stuff, even though this can handle the waste better. It's just, it's much more convenient to click on one of these and do the conversion outside than it is to actually go into the headquarters, go to a conversion floor, and then manually control everything. So, I think it's more power efficient too. So I think this is going to be one of our just big self-indulgences, having an external conversion office. Anyway, that level 87%. Bring more people in. I need to bring... I also do... I want to hang on artifacts because I need to convert citizens to employees. But the tech is making up for some of our shortfalls as far as efficiency is concerned by a serious margin. Like this one, +12 to energy plants. Useless. Automated light shields, that could help our ships a lot, because that's a very useful upgrade to have. Add revenue +10%, that'll help with our credits. Credits are flowing, but there's a bit of a shortage. But yeah, unfortunately the specific stuff like that one as well, fuel plant requirement, doesn't do a darn thing. Factory pollution emissions. Actually, maybe we are emitting pollution from the refinery factories, actually. Are you emitting pollution? I have no idea. It says factories, though, so I'm guessing factories inherently pollute a bit. Might explain a few things about where pollution slowly creeps in from, because it's like my mid-city pollution levels are actually worse than they have been previously, I think. They are a bit higher, and I think that might be because if the factories are... Well, actually, what am I doing? Pollution... Factory buildings are highlighted in white. That means they're a source, so they are generating pollution. I mean, not they got smoking chimneys on top, but yeah, they are actually polluting stuff. That makes them even worse as housing options. Oh, my poor citizens. They absolutely did not sign on for this. To be honest, that's one of the issues I'm having with, like, the fuel turbines being revealed in the Tier 4 objectives. The fact that because I'm building factories with it, I'm using the floors for other stuff. Like, a good chunk of my power plants are actually in the fuel extractor thing, so I've got to replace dedicated things. I have to get power plants elsewhere. Among other details, I mean, there's plenty of other stuff that still needs to be sorted out. Let's clear out this section here. We have like 1,000. Do we need to increase our tier 3 storage? Osprey. That's something I want to check as well. Like, there's one over here which is like unlock tier 2 Heron. So, oh, I'm about to hit the phase as well. About to have that. So, unlocks the Heron. Okay, so the ones listed in the tech web are not actually in here, so that's fine. But if I want these guys, I need like, yeah, I've got 5k. I can afford the basic one. I don't know which ones I think I usually go for this one. But I don't think I use the Flying Saucer very much. The Spizatus. Yeah, I really don't think I use it very often. I mean, look at that grid layout. Oof. I think I'll get the Spizatus actually, and build some flying saucers and send them to say hello to my opponents, who are about to say hello to me.
You will tire of fighting me long before I tire of coming after you.
Yeah, speaking of,
sympathizer.
On the plus side, our ships are in the air, and I will take advantage to immediately convert everything I can in terms of population, which apparently is, yeah, I'm out of artifacts, okay. Claim. What else can I do? I need to harvest. Right, let's do a harvesting run. Really quick, and try to get as much stuff as I can grab while the fight's going on. Ooh, 6 for 48 now. Yeah, stick to standard ruins. Okay, I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me in any way, but I have claims all over the darn place. So I should be getting a big influx in terms of materials. In the meantime, though, we've got, of course, our standard ships, which are going to be starting to move. After the hammer, there are 2 ships in total. That's fine. And as soon as we hit 6k, I'm going to tell it to build another thing as well, preferably with the influx of workers coming in too. Actually, that's something else I should do. I should unlock any locked workers slots. I've got 5 people stuck on there. Processing. I will temporarily unlock you. And because there's power plants in the top of those, I now can't just shut down that stuff as well. I'll just take off all permanent jobs for now. But sorting out the ruins and things is a higher priority than the processing stuff no matter what, so that's okay. What do you got? You got twin lasers and a midway. Not what I want to see. But your lasers are very close together. And you can't go and heal everyone at once. And just for the hell of it, I'm also going to take pot shots at your medbay and your power plant. Because, sure, anyone who dares to heal or tries to repair the medbay is going to get shot too. Actually, no, what the heck am I doing? Remember what I discovered last time? 3 weapons, ideal. Because one shots the crew. At least until shields get involved. Gotta keep that in mind. Look at that. Dead with barely any damage, though you're complaining about something. What are you complaining about? I think you're just complaining because you're a bit damaged, that's all. That's fine. Okay, let's just deal with the other enemy in the same way. Ooh, it's a big guy. Again, shouldn't be much of an issue.
Saya, I dropped by Uncle Toral's place. I met his new wife and his kids, and she seems nice, I guess, but also kind of weird. For some reason, she won't tell me where he actually is. Whenever I ask, she just changes the subject or waves me off. She swears he isn't dead, but I've been there 3 times and I still haven't seen him once, and he won't respond to messages. If he was dead or something, surely she would just tell me, right? Like, people die all the time. I can take it if that's the case. So what's going on? I gotta go, though. Okay, I'll call you again later. Say hi to Mom and Dad for me, okay?
Sounds like Uncle Zaya, something fishy's going on. Like, it's somewhere for some reason unknown.
You've won for now, but I will be back with a vengeance, and I will remember this day.
As will we. Good work out there, Founder.
Okay, so we have claimed a boatload of artifacts, a load of territory, and we are in a better position to expand some of our stuff without annoying the rebels further. So, let's go ahead. Actually, there's one thing I want to see if I can pick up before we build this. I said we're going to get the Spizatius. We're going to grab that one for 6,000. I'll tell you to build it. Ooh, ouch! That hull looks interesting to build on. Interesting to build on. Reminds me of landing out into the void. Anyway, tech. I think what I want to grab, if I can find it, is not that one. I've already got that one anyway. I want the automated shields to be nice. I think I might pick that up as well. But I want the... Dang it. I was looking for the low-tier Gatling guns, but I don't think I've found them yet. No. Oh well, that's a pity. Automated shields, though, I think that would probably be a good one to pick up for just survivability. All I can say is, really... Thank goodness we have a dismantle all devices button. This is so useful. I'm stripping out multiple towers now to replace them with full-fledged turbines, and my employee numbers have swollen to the point of, look at this, it's just a conveyor line of of workers going back and forth doing their thing. Just like getting all sorted out. As I get devices built, devices scrapped all over the place, all without road access, so the trucks aren't getting involved.
Watch me as I find every weak point, every shaky foundation, every miserable little structure in your city, and tear it all down.
Whatever you say, my
We
dear.
won't give them that chance. Battle stations, Founder.
Sadly though, I'm still with 2 ships, but again, we've only got 2 incoming. focus the crew, we should be just fine. Though, as you can see, it's so soon because so many devices are being built that we're being attacked before we've even had another pay cycle, and so the ship that got damaged isn't even fixed. But again, we should be okay. I mean, I've just finished researching before... No, I want you to chase that guy, please. Why can I not select? Okay, whatever. Okay, good, it's turned. I don't even know what's going on there. Okay. So, you guys are split. That's fine. I'll just do what I did last time, which is focus fire on one per thing. Can you get involved in the combat, please? Okay, you are good. You are in the combat. Good. Beep beep. Done. Oh, man, I'm running down out on time to record this episode a little bit as well. So, apologies if that proves to be an issue. I'm going to ignore you for now. Let you pick on my Craven Calypso for a little bit. We have got the tech. We can get another ship out. But as you see, everything is just like spamming upgrades and building and downgrading and all that stuff. We've also got 3 tech labs now rather than the original 1. Okay, good. You are ready. And same pattern as it turns out. Just drop the thing. Yeah, I think I would have been better served with small lasers rather than big ones. Okay, but if you guys are kind of done scrapping all this stuff... Look, there's a floor here I never actually built on because I lost track of it. No, don't go back in. So yeah, I'm starting to tear these down just for replace with turbines. So that objective is being worked towards. I even emptied out the very first factory we built, this one. Well,
wonderful
first?
work, Founder.
Third, I
Good
think.
to see those rebels crushed.
You can hurt us, even destroy us, but you cannot kill our desire for freedom.
My issue there is they are all for freedom, right? Oh good, it does dump any loose on the floor out, so that's one thing I wasn't quite sure about. Their desire for freedom, sure, but at the same time they are not allowing any kind of chance for discourse, are they? I was also going to say that things have gotten better for my population. They've dropped dying in droves because I upgraded the fans massively. And that's been doing the job clearing things out, but with the power shortage going on, that is actually not quite working out. Please say it's not in the middle of the work. No, it is the middle of the work cycle when I've lost power. Lovely. Oh, there's also a second transport hub, but it's still basic at the moment. Turn you off. Good. Anything else? Both my ships are damaged, so they both need to go dock, but what I need is... yeah, just power. I seem to have driven my power grid into the ground. Whoops. I'm sorry, I still find this quite amusing though. Look at this, the swarm of ants. Remember a few episodes back, Happy Aper was talking about how like going without roads might be a thing. And what I said was like the efficiency of the logistics would be really bad, especially with low employee counts. But with a decent employee count, it works fairly well. Because that's basically what's happening now, because they're going off the road grid, because the road grid doesn't cover everything, because the terrain is too broken up, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, the terrain is too broken up, so... no credits for me this time out. Dang it. But yeah, that's kind of what it would look like. Though having no roads would, I think, detract a bit from overall city structure, because the road grid kind of lends itself to the shaping of the overall appearance, doesn't it? 3 points revoked, 4 achieved. What have we got? We've got research 5 tier 2s, research 11 tier 2s. Okay. We have, I think we're losing some, gaining some because of power. I don't know what our power storage is right now. Because our power grid's unstable, so no idea. I just can't tell. I just can't tell at all.
Hey, it's Pesh. So, there's a news article going around. A few of them, actually. Something about how rehab programs don't work. About how people like me can't be reintegrated properly into civilized society. And that it's wasteful to try. I'm too angry to read it again, but the gist is, I got reported for sticky fingers because of the crate thing. And it's been escalated up. It's going on my record. Apparently there's been others like me, too. Ungrateful charity cases who screwed it all up. Convenient, huh? It's not my fault. But I still feel like a damn failure.
Oof. So basically, she's being thrown under the bus as a quote-unquote example. It's like, hey, there are ungrateful ones out there doing this. So it's like, even they just don't care that she's saying something different. I think is what it boils down to there, doesn't it? They just don't care. It's like, she is the criminal, so she is the enemy in big, bright, bold letters, so make an example of her. Very unfortunate. It's also the kind of thing we kind of struggle with, and it's also like, if only one side is allowed to speak, then that doesn't necessarily mean they are telling the truth. It's just that's the only information you're being given, isn't it? And yes, I'm upgrading the house to these turbines because, like, it turns out, well, the density on the floors, even with only one floor doing it, is still better than the turbines was doing at tier 1. So it's like, I needed the fuel. That's why my power grid crashed. I just had no fuel. So now with the turbines going online, I have fuel, but it's like, now I need to do the power. I just don't know how much power I can... No, wait, what am I saying? 85k I can currently store. I need more storage space. Which I think means more factories, actually. Because I am actually out of factory space in my available buildings. So yeah, more stuff going in. On the plus side, at least we are going to actually have power for this particular work cycle, so we can actually get some credits. Because we didn't get any credits last time. 112 jobs, 116 people. These towers are full, by the by. So, since they are full, I don't have space to expand my population further, which I might want to do. Though the fans don't cover this area, I think I want to have the fans kind of helping within this direction as well, like so I can get some towers over this way. What's my grid? That's my grid. And the fans' range is about there, 3 tiles. If I put a fan back here, I can shunt things around enough so that the other fans catch it. Yeah, let's do that. Now, of course, we also need the offices for the thing as well, so that's another reason for us to get more power. What's the upgrade for that? You? Of course it is. There's all the fact, of course, we need another hub. Oh wow, all my trucks are actually being used. Another hub, but I think getting the power grids up is probably a better idea first. Okay, I thought I might have you along for this one, since it is... well, didn't really show the building of the other ones, did I? This ship would actually be very conducive to having some large lasers like that. If you ignore the fact that they can't access the rest of it. Medium lasers would be good, actually, for this one. We'll get a couple in there. But I think I'll go with my original plan, which was like get the Gatlings on. So if I do it like that, can we fit a power shield in there? No, we can't. Okay. Got to remember, power shields has a range of 3 on it, but it is also kind of a chunky piece of equipment too. What about there? No, I don't know. Here, look at my build process. It's me going, maybe, and then it's like things not happening too quickly. Oh, I am great at this. I kind of want to put that there. So, ignore the auto shield for the moment, because sadly, the auto shield is bulky, being a 3x3. And then it's like, because I'm doing that, this ship is like very narrow, so it doesn't support bigger equipment as readily as other designs do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want a 1 med bay in, which is going to be a 5. That can't. These little nooks in here are actually kind of awkward. If I pop it there, that provides still have access around it. 5. We need the engine with all 4 tiles accessible, because we learned our lesson like way back. It's like sometimes if you can't get around it, the object is gonna break. 6, 7, and then I guess we can't quite fit these down here. Everything's a bit too crowded with the Gatlings, the bulk of the Gatlings, I should say. 8, 9. Of course, we need 1 more Oxy. Let's just go to this one. 9. Balance out with a couple of batteries there. So, power rating of 9. That's enough for 1 generator, but, well, actually that fits very well right there. Can't fully access it, but we can access enough to fix it, which I think is the main takeaway. Add another one there for extra power. We do need to get some fuel siphons in though as well, which is, well, I call them siphons. Technically they are, aren't they? Because they do siphon from the atmosphere. So that is kind of a valid thing to call them. But again, a bulky piece of equipment when we don't have the space to really try and do stuff with bulky pieces of equipment. So, 1 there. That's a use for these corners. A couple of backup power generators. It'll be fine. Probably not. Probably won't be fine. And then, of course, just balance out the power grid. So it's just like, you know, do the puzzle, try and get it all working together, and then fit everything in where you can. I think I'll put a couple there. I like to use the small ones, I guess, because they are less inviting, less juicy of a target. But at the same time, do have to watch out for things. Well, one drawback of these smalls is they don't have the reach to get across this bit here. So maybe I should actually do that. That's got a range of 3. Actually, if they're in the end they do. Let's pull out these 2 here. Pop, pop. So those 2 should actually form a bridge across the middle. These guys connect to the power. That doesn't need power. But we also need to run power, of course, to get access to batteries and things as well. 1 there, 1 there. Kind of don't want that thing to power down completely, so I'll put 1 in that corner. That one, of course, was already there, so just like get rid of that one. Okay. Still looking good. So this will be able to blast through a shield with all 4 Gatlings, and of course the Gatlings have a square-shaped deployment, like they hammer a square area, so it should be good. That's 6 of the pods right in there, and where do I want the other 6 pods? Let's throw some in here. Sure, I was talking about batteries when I put that space in, but let's leave that be for now. There we go. That's the thing. Hopefully we've got enough ethane generation. It should be okay. We can slam in another thing just in case, though. Somewhere, he says, looking around, hopefully trying to find a spot to actually put the thing. Let's put it like that. Get access to that tile. Access to that tile. Add in a battery there. Fuel storages. I'll put one there for a big one. A couple of small ones towards the front. Just like scatter them out around a bit. Don't make them too concentrated. And then the rest will be for power the batteries. So yeah. The art of building a ship with Iron Mark III. It has, well, a lot of faffing around and just like, maybe, let's try this. Poke this bit here. Does this bit make a funny noise? If it does, then install a new floppy disk drive to it and say it is state of the art. Or something. Well, actually, let's be fair. One of the drawbacks of more modern tech is actually often that it is less enduring than older tech. I should probably... Yeah, that's the phrase for it. Less enduring. Like, a lot of things these days in the consumerist space is built with obsolescence in mind. So it has a shelf life because they want you to buy more things. So after a while, whatever it is, breaks. And that was much less of a thing early on, when, ironically enough, when products were scarcer, it was less of a thing because, like, they wanted to make the value proposition better. So it's like, hey, buy this. It lasts for absolutely ages. It's really good. There isn't complex parts in it. Like, it used to be old cars, they could get flooded, and they would not really be too bothered about it. Like, once they dry out, they should be able to fire up again after being in a flood. Modern cars can't do that as well, often because the water gets into the electronic systems. And once it's in the electronics, in the wires, it's just like, it creates all short circuits, it corrodes vulnerable pieces. So complexity has reduced survivability for our consumerist society. Which is one of the issues of the current world. Anyway, random thing there, just started talking about because whatever. But yeah, we got our thing. Quad Gatlings, medical bay, only the one. No shielding, which, you know, but this, we've only got the auto shield, which is, as I said, this is not very conductive to doing that easily. So leave that be. My protection of the massive crew is the presence of a medical pod. In fact, maybe I should actually have two, considering the fact that only one person can go healing at a time, and if the ship's getting pummeled, it might be having multiple injuries at once, so crew survival would be better if I had two. I think that might actually be the case, yeah. So let's rework it slightly. Get a second pod in there. Yes, that does increase the power requirement slightly, but we do have the twin extra generators at the bottom there, so that's not a massive issue. And of course, the crew pods don't actually need power themselves, even though they've got shiny lights on them. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, apart from the fact I only installed two crew pods and didn't reinstall them, there is a spot for one up there. And I'll take out this small battery for another one. And look at the army just coming in to put it together. That is one of the fun points, actually, of not having it, relying on the trucks for things like this. You can actually get an army just like swarm in and assemble a complex craft. Don't see that very often in this game, actually, because normally it's like you're looking elsewhere when things go that way. You're all good. You're all good. We've got the first medical pod in. That's later construction, so that's the second one. We've got the crew being taken off our worker pools. That's reducing rebel threats. Systems are coming online. Power storage is increasing. It's only got a little bit of extra power, but that is okay. A-okay. And we have ourselves a ship. Okay. What ship is this? This is a Black Fenrir. Fenrir, actually quite an offensive name. Well, I don't mean like offensive as in, ooh, hurt the feelings, no. I mean like, Fenrir is a powerhouse in Norse mythology, so yeah. Let's call this one a Fenrir platform. Hey, so there we go. Now we've got ourselves a nice big Fenrir platform pattern ship in a take on a UFO, and our first big ship's rolling up. Sadly, we've not quite got far enough to actually, you know, go and attack the enemy, but with the arrival of the Fenrir line of ships, we are about there. And I can just slap another one together immediately because I've now got the pattern for it. And it should be just fine. There's the prey. We've still got 5,000, so yep, credits are fine and healthy. Repair the ship. Repair all the damage from the last couple of battles because we didn't do that. I turned my mine off because I was getting too many minerals in my network, but now I need those back on because I'm building so many devices. So you're back online. And that's unfortunately slightly sapping our power. Are you good? You're good. Come on out. So we do need to get some more power installed, but once again, just like out of Fenrir, and that will be good to go. Next time, we actually start attacking, because we've now got heavyweights to absorb the incoming fire. We've got more guns to just try and bulldoze through everything. And the rebels are not going to be too happy about it, but if we cared about what they think, we wouldn't be attacking them, really, would we? I never actually installed power floors in you guys, did I? Not installed. Okay, right. Yep, this will fix things. So, power plants. Power plants. And that'll solve my power issues. Okay, right. Next time, we're on the offensive. Next time, we take out the rebels, and next time, odds are we're going to be attacking the rival corporation as well. Those fans really did solve the citizen death issue. I mean, I've not been losing any citizens really, except for the ones I've converted into employees. But yeah, this has been iMark3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual head pats I also crave. That's one drawback. It keeps spamming device complete in the background. 26 and counting. But yeah. This Fenrir should be about ready to launch. Either that or we're out of employees. Yeah, we're out of employees, I think. Oh no, there just wasn't someone free. And yeah, I'll see you all some other time. As our last Fenrir gets into the air. There we go.